How's it going? This is Ren Bell. Brought to you live from Southeast Idaho. Hope you're having a good day. Here's my office here. Sorry, it's a little messy. We live in Southeast Idaho, and I'm able to do this because of the internet. A small little town. We have 6 kids, ages 14 to 2. Been married 16 years. To my sweetie Heidi, right there. I listen to audio books in the morning before work and record these little videos, mostly for me and my kids, really. And one subject that came up, one thing that's been heavy on my mind is I had a conversation with my daughter, my oldest daughter, recently, and she was talking about life and she felt overwhelmed with life a little bit. You know, you hear about the bad things in life, and in school I guess they're studying about the Holocaust, and she's like, God, why? I don't get it. Why do these bad things happen? And she was feeling pretty heavy about life and felt like it should be easier. You know, and I tried to give her advice, but something that just hit me strong, after I've given it some thought, is that life is not meant to be easy. It's not. And once I kind of get over that, once I come to the realization that life is not. The purpose of life is not to arrive at some fancy destination on the beach, where you just sit on the beach all day. It's not. I mean, the whole purpose of life is to learn and to grow. That's it. And there are some challenges in life that happen for a reason. And if you try to take a shortcut, you end up, yeah, you might have fun for a while, but in the long run, you're not going to end up with anything of substance. And so when I mean shortcut, you know, I'm talking, I've got some notes here, you know, I write my journal, that just stood out to me. I don't know why this stood out to me, but if you've ever watched the movie, the Disney movie Pinocchio, what happens in that movie, right? Pinocchio, he lies and he skips school, right? And he goes and he follows this group, and they go off to this amusement park, right? It's got all these rides. They eat candy, cotton candy all day, and they're just having a great time. And it lasts for a little bit. I mean, what the freak? Why would we ever go to school? Why not just play here? But then all of a sudden, they start turning into a donkey, right? There, you know, a tail appears, hoofs on their feet, and donkey ears, and they turn into these donkeys. Why? Because there's no substance. Is school hard? Yeah, school's hard. Is it hard to have a family? Abso-freaking-lutely. Is it challenging to have kids? Yes. It's tough. But it's worth it, and it's something of substance. I mean, it just really is. And I think one thing that this generation could use some help with. So here's the advice that I would, you know, life is hard, and you need to have challenges. And this is what I tell my daughter: you need to love work. Like get it out of your mind. I mean, love to work. You know, it's not. Life is. I mean, if you need to love to work, and love a challenge. You know, life's not all rainbows and lollipops. Have you ever seen a movie? Have you ever seen a hit movie where all they do is it just shows these beautiful people sitting on a beach doing nothing all day, and then they flip to the next scene and, oh look, they're on the beach again. drinking sodas and listening to music. Oh look, the next day, hey, they're sitting on the beach again, listening to music, sitting in the sun. No. Every good movie, it starts with a challenge, right? And that these people, they rise up and they solve the challenge, and then there's this, but that's with life too. I mean, it's something of substance. I think of the movie like Rudy. Do you remember that, with this kid that grew up in this small town, and he wanted to go to college at Notre Dame. He was a small kid. He wanted to play football there. He rose up above the odds, and he became something great, went to college, and his younger brothers and sisters ended up going to college, and he played football at Notre Dame, right? None of his family did that. I love stories like that. Was it hard for him? Freak, yes. Was he a good student? No, he wasn't. He had to work at it. Same with October Sky, the movie where they made these rockets, right, from the small town. His dad was worked in the mines, but he wanted something more. And I love stories even where people aren't dealt the greatest hand in life, right? They don't have parents that love them or the best of situations. Those are my favorite stories because they have every excuse in the world not to become great. But when they do, oh my gosh, the things that they've learned, the things that they can do, the things that they can tell others and help others are amazing. I love those type of stories where they beat the odds. And so the thing I would tell my daughter is life is not supposed to be easy. There's no shortcut. There's no little magical button to push, the easy button to push. That I have friends and other people that did try to take a shortcut at first, and quite honestly, while I was in college, they were having fun traveling and they were doing other things, right? But there comes a time in life where you end up with nothing of real value, of real substance. And so it's important to realize that life is not meant to be easy, that it's supposed to have challenges, to enjoy to work, enjoy, and this is where the joy is. This is where the meat is, right? The other stuff is just candy. You get a quick energy rush, but then you plummet. And so yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But website renbell.com, or you can message me on Facebook. Bye for now.